folks, this is Sandy from Creative Chaos. This is just finishing up my Tag-A-Day challenge for January. It was a lot of fun. I got to use some supplies, which was great, and I found that it really did help with my creativity. I seemed to get ideas as I worked. Found some stuff that I didn't even remember that I had and used it. So I really enjoyed the challenge and I would recommend it. I won't be doing it for February, March because I'm going to be in Southern California. So I think I will start it again on April 1st because it was fun. And that will also get me in preparation probably for the ICADs, which start in June. So yeah, positive experience, recommend it to anybody. So here we go. Here are items, tags numbers 23 through 31. This one is a rubber stamp, and I don't even know who makes it because it's quite old, but what I did was I stamped it in archival ink and then went over it with gel pens and did some doodling in black ink afterwards. And this is just basically a jelly print that I had used for my tag, and it says it's that time of year. So that's 23. 24, I don't even know where this one came from. It was basically just a collage, just plain. Came across this image, I think it's a Tisha Moore image actually from one of her collage sheets. And it was, I don't know, just kind of caught my eye. So I basically didn't do a whole lot, I just collaged the background. Used my black pencil to go around it. Put a little bit of glossy accents on the front of the headgear, and did a little bit of background stamping, and that was it. Call it a day. And the caption on it says, Little Adventures. $25. This was fun. This is a collage sheet from Mike Deacon. I purchased from his Etsy shop, and basically I just cut her out, used the discarded parts down at the bottom because she originally sits in a rose. I did a little bit of collaging here from a paper stack that I had, and then basically stamped the spider down here and outlined things in gold. And it was fun. I was pleased with how it turned out. And it says, "Come into my parlor," said the spider to the fly. 26 is an homage to Alice in Wonderland. This was one of the things I found and I totally forgot I had. I had a collage sheet that I purchased ages ago. It was a digital one. And I knew I wanted to do something with the Queen of Hearts, but I really wasn't sure what. So anyway, I just played. This is background paper from that I've had for years and years and years. These are just some cutouts that I did. This is a banner that came with the collage sheet. Basically, just used markers, Copic markers, to do the coloring in the background, put a little bit of gold around the edge, outline things in gold, and called it a day. And I'm pleased with the juxtaposition of colors and how it turned out. It says, "We're all mad here." That's 26. 27, this is one of my drawings. Now, the inspiration from this is from James Burke. I don't know his website off the top of my head, and I probably won't remember to link it. But I really like his style. He does a lot of, I guess you'd call it whimsical. So anyway, he did a couple of videos on his, I don't know what he calls them actually, fashion faces, I guess. And so I tried my hand at it. I really like how they turned out. I like the oversized eyes and whatnot, and so it was fun. I worked on this darn thing for I don't know how long. I'll bet you it was, I'm going to say it was 3 hours. It was ridiculous. I just didn't want to give up, and finally I started with watercolors, and then I went back and switched over to acrylics, and I found I liked that better. But anyway, I really thought it was kind of cute, and I was happy with how it turned out in the end. And it's basically just a little bit, some watercolor, acrylics, hand-drawn, some doodling, a little bit of stenciling, and some spatters, and that's it. 28. This is my Mae West tribute. I think she's just an awesome lady. So again, I had this, I'd saved it from online, the image from online somewhere. Totally forgot I had it. Was looking through my digital images to see what I had there. My problem is I don't usually print them out, so I went in and printed out a whole bunch of sheets that I had saved, because I don't usually take the time to print them out, and then they don't get used. So this is just your washi tape at the bottom and the top. Again, this was an image I saved from online. This was just a painted tag, and I went in and decorated her jewelry, added a heart, some background stamping with some a circle stamp that I had, a little bit of splatter, and then it says here, I used to be Snow White but I drifted, and that's one of her quotes. So I was happy with how that turned out. And then this was just some ribbon that I had bought from Michael's and never used, so I thought that was kind of cool. Number 29, this was a jelly print, and I didn't do very much to it. Basically it says love always wins. I have a die for this heart, and just stamped some other hearts. Didn't really do much at all to it. The love is a die cut as well, and called it a day. I tend to get a little bit sometimes caught up and do way too much, make it way more complicated than it needs to be. So this was pretty fast and pretty straightforward, and it was fun. I got it accomplished quickly. 30. This is another one of my drawings. It's one of the fashion faces, inspired by James Burke. Again, it was painted background on the tag. I basically just drew her, colored her. This time I went straight to acrylics, and I was much happier with the result. Took me a fraction of the time. Then I just basically did a little bit of stenciling. I have a stamp that does these little spatters, a little bit of doodling, and a little bit doodling at the bottom, and called it a day. That was it. I'm happy with that turned out. And finally, the last one. This one was just kind of I want to get this done because I'm getting ready to go on holidays. So what I did was, this was inspired by lady's website is, I don't remember what her name is, but it's Coffee and Cards, I think is what she calls it. And she had done one of these, a set of these on cards. Now, she had the circle dies. I have circle dies, but I have no idea where they are. I can't find them. So I just used punches. This is jelly paper. This is a jelly paper tag. And then I just did a little bit of doodling and called it a day. And then this sticker here says create. So that's it. I finished my challenge to myself. I'm a little late finishing, but I'm happy with the results. It was fun. I'd recommend it to anybody. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave me a comment, and come back and see me real soon. Thank you. Bye-bye. Now, she had the circle dies. I have circle dies, but I have no idea where they are. I can't find them. So I just used punches. This is jelly paper. This is a jelly paper tag. And then I just did a little bit of doodling and called it a day. And then this sticker here says create. So that's it. I finished my challenge to myself. I'm a little late finishing, but I'm happy with the results. It was fun. I'd recommend it to anybody. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and leave me a comment, and come back and see me real soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.